curtain rises. 1!
Anivia is the frozen water chicken ice in my LP for ages, but it stops now. Let's take a look at what she does. Her passive allows her to revive from lethal damage every 4 minutes. It is a 6-second animation, but since it takes 2.5 seconds for us to reload, we may not get to double up kills without some help. She's definitely on the make Anivia great again path because she's also building walls to block our escape. Her Q lets her CC us through minions and really lock us down too. And she gets surrounded out with slows, point and click abilities, and more AoE damage galore. We're kind of in a pickle here. But our art is worth the pain.
2!
Q and W combined are a real problem for us. The threat of stunning us into getting blocked is really hard. But Q's explosion range isn't super large. It's just a little bit larger than the normal melee auto attack range. But we will have to be able to see it early so we can dodge it. On the flip side, we have W to deal with. The block can set up a stun or vice versa. W also has twice the range of our auto attack, so we can't just play safe by spacing her out. In order to deal with this, we want to be diagonal to Anivia at any time we go in to fight her. This gives her the chance to try to block the river or the tower, but not both effectively. This could possibly give us a way out and gives her an opportunity to make a mistake. Because it can leave us open to leave, if the Anivia is moderately good, they might try to block the obvious escape using her Q. Either way, when the wall goes up, look at Anivia's heading because it will tell you the direction of the Q as it happens. If we can dodge her Q, all she has left is E. And it'll have reduced damage because she doesn't have the E passive after hitting us. Just make sure we get at least our 4th shot on her so we can make the trade hurt her.
3!
This is a little up in the air. If the jungler's more prone to full clearing, or I feel really confident, I will go Dark Harvest. If you're able to confidently dodge the Q, the rest of the lane should line up to where the extra sustain isn't necessary. If you want to give it a try, go with the Dark Harvey, Taste of Blood, Eyeball Collection, and the last one is pretty open-ended for you. Treasure Hunter, no matter what, is good if you're unsure. It's free gold for killing each champion, which is never a bad thing. We could definitely do Ingenious Hunter to get lower item cooldowns, but that's obviously only useful if we are doing cooldowns like Gale Force, GA, that sort of thing. If you plan to roam a lot and play a lot of the map like I do, I love Relentless Hunter. We won't be going Celerity this time, so more movement speed is always nice. Now in my opinion, Ultimate Hunter really isn't great for Jhin, because each time I'm using it, I'm trying to be very intentional with it, so having it up more often isn't really as helpful as maybe some of the other runes. Now to round it out, I do Mana Flow Band and Gathering Storm because we don't have Presence of Mind to sustain our mana, and Gathering Storm is just a great way to scale our AD long term. If you don't feel comfortable with that, we have our standard build of Fleet Footwork, Presence of Mind, Bloodline, and Coup de Grace or Cutdown with Celerity and Gathering Storm. Don't be down though, because it does have good merits in this matchup because the movement speed could be crucial to dodge the Q or get out of her R if you aren't great at dodging it, and obviously we get more sustain with it. And as always, Ghost and Flash are my favorite summoners to go. For items, I'd go Boots and Pots. We just can't reliably get kills on Anivia because of her passive, so we want to scale it to be a threat on the map. If you're good at dodging Q, I'd rush Swiftfoot Boots so we can weave in and out of combat real easily. But if you don't, I'd go Merc Treads because we still want to be able to do everything, but early MR and Tenacity could be what saves your life. And from there, we just go our normal Jhin build starting with Gale Force and Eclipse depending on the team comp.
4!
Because Anivia gets her CC early, we want to play to the side of the wave, setting up Slow Push to force her to use her abilities on the wave in order to see us properly. Remember, every Q is about a 1/5 of her max mana, so she has to use it pretty sparingly. We can play this way up until about level 3 where her combo actually starts. After that, we start playing at that diagonal engagement pattern. By level 6, we want to start looking to roam. Her ultimate mixed with everything else is a little too much for us, so if we can't kill her, kill everyone else. You got this. That's our general game plan. Thanks for watching. If you like this and want to hear my other strats, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment any other ideas or what you want to see next. I'll be streaming Jhin Mid and other games and strats at twitch.tv/TackTheMac, and you can keep up with me there on these other doobly-doos on screen. Now get out there, get after it, and keep putting warheads on 4 heads. Tack out.